Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. Firstly, I want to give a huge shout out to everybody that contributed some opinions and suggestions on my post where I wanted to do a how-to flow series. The response was awesome. A lot of people out there really do want to learn, and they want to learn some basics and more experienced skills as well. So I want this opportunity, and I want to use the YouTube channel as a means to pass on what I know across to you guys and girls to really help you progress with your riding, progress with your skills. Those two things combined together will definitely progress into more of a confident you, which just means more fun on trails, bigger rides, and just no limits to where it can take you. So I hope I can break these sort of how-tos down simple enough for you to understand and to justify and to get out there and learn. And today we're going to start with something very simple, just a basic small little log rollover. Now these are, to a lot of people, an obstacle. I see so many people get off their bikes and roll over these. Hopefully by the end of this 5-minute tutorial, you guys and girls won't see this as an obstacle. You'll see it, you will see it as an obstacle. You won't see it as a challenge. So as I stated, I really want to try and break it down as easy as possible so that you can, I guess, relate as well as understand. Understanding something's fine, but if you still can't relate to exactly what that means, then we're back to stage one. So I created a couple little sayings that I think always help. With my how to jump, it was the preload, the pop, the pull and the push. Now with this one, it's top and pop. So what I mean by top and pop, when you're coming up to an obstacle or a feature or anything like that you need to roll over, get that front wheel onto the top, and then we lift both wheels together and we pop. Front wheel on, which is top, and then we lift to pop. Now what makes this the easiest way is purely because we avoid any possibilities of the front wheel hitting the front side of the obstacle and going over the bars. We eliminate chain rings and chain wheels from hitting these obstacles, which can do damage to the bikes obviously. And more importantly than anything, it's the easiest and it's the safest way across. Alright, so the approach is extremely important. The approach is where we want to be at a crouched position, more of a sort of a rider position. I don't like the word attack. You don't attack on a bike, you commit. And get into that committed position where you're nice, you're sort of slightly bent over, you've got a nice bend in the elbows, slight bend in the legs. This will give you this movement and this movement, so we can actually work both ways. What we need to learn to do is to never ride at full extension. When you're at full extension, you've got nowhere to go. You cannot come up further, you cannot get any lift or any pull out of the bike because you're already there. So when you're standing like this, you try and jump, there's nothing. When you're down like this, you've got a lot more leverage. You can really use your body to do everything you need to do, and that bike will follow. Once that front wheel comes up and it taps that log, then we pop. Pop is preloading the body and lifting it upwards. Now we want to lift the back wheel a little bit more than we do the front. It doesn't really matter on smaller features like this, but when you start getting onto the bigger ones, you want to be able to roll them really nicely, but we'll leave that for a little bit later on. Once that front wheel comes onto the top, then we pop and we lift both wheels together. The bike will automatically start to dip when we lift it. So that's a good thing too. The front wheel will always follow a curve in a downward stroke anyhow. Once the back wheel lands, the rest is easy, we just roll across. So top and pop. The beauty of this is you can do it out the front of your house. You can do it on the road, you can do it on the grass. You just lift that front wheel. When the front wheel lands, lift both together. It's a really simple process. Do that out the front of your house 10, 20 times. That will give your mind and your body an idea of exactly what needs to be done. From there, we come down to a feature. If you know of one somewhere, or you've got a trail somewhere you want to come and practice it on, you come down to that feature and then you just do it. Just keep doing it until you can get it right. You will be surprised once your mind and your body understands the top and pop movement, then the rest will come very quickly. All right, hopefully I've broken that down simple enough. Welcome to the How-To Flow Series #1. This will be the first of many how-tos I want to start incorporating into the videos. Give comments, give opinions, give feedback. If you think there's things that you really want to learn, this is not sort of your level, you're above this and you want to learn some things a little bit more technical, drop your comments below. If I can do it, I'll be more than happy to basically break it down clear and simple enough for you guys and girls to understand. So hope you really enjoyed this one. I'm going to have a lot of fun doing these. I think these are really beneficial to everyone, because I think the key factor here is quality of your ride and safety. And Too many people are hurting themselves out on the trails because they do not understand body movement. Body movement is all it takes. It's got nothing to do with skill. Skill has nothing to do whatsoever with getting over a feature like this. It's all just understanding how the body should move to get that bike over it. Fingers crossed this has broken it down really clear for you. I'm really looking forward to doing a lot more of these. So if you like this one, as I said, please give your suggestions, comments below. If you definitely enjoyed and you want to see more of these, hit that like button. And as I always say, do something on the bike today that you never did yesterday. This is a darn good way to start. Thanks for watching. Appreciate all the support, and we'll see you on the next FLOWTO, HOWTO Flow Series.